Everyone, today is weigh-in Friday. It's May 19th, and I'm coming to you first thing this morning because I want to get this done so the day doesn't get ahead of me, and trying to get this one video done because I think this is a very important video. And yes, so let's get right to it. As you know, I had a couple bad days, in-betweens and whatever you want to call them, and so I'm not surprised that I have gained. I am surprised that I didn't gain as much as I thought I gained, but I'm not surprised that I gained. Last week I weighed 248.6, okay, and this morning I weighed 251.0, I think it was. Yes, because it came out to even 3 pounds I gained. I gained 3 pounds, which I'll take it. I thought it would be a lot more. No exercise, a really bad meal at Mother's Day, which I had the best time and the best food. So it really wasn't bad. It's just bad food, but good time. And then the binge, the big binge. Called the big binge theory. Yeah, and I haven't done that in a long time, and let me tell you, I think I'm still paying for it in my tummy. I don't think my body is used to, I have been doing pretty good, keeping my, trying not to stress eat, and the other day it just got overwhelming, and I just said, and I did. Usually if I do have a little stress with my stress binging lately, it hasn't been very much. Not into what it was the other day. That was bad. I haven't had an episode like that in a long time. And I don't ever remember it making me feel so blah. So I know it's been a while since I really overdid it like that. And yeah, I mean, I've eaten rich meals, well, I think too, when I had that Mother's Day meal, the next day my stomach was a little sick because it was very rich in sauces and stuff. And I don't, if I do make something with a sauce, it's very light. So, I don't know. I know why I gain. I mean, I'm not upset about it. I mean, I'm going to move on. I'm human, and I'm just going to move on. I'm going to try to establish more exercise in this coming week. I've gotten laxed on it because, to be honest with you, my friends, I have not been outside. I have not been outside in 3 days, except for yesterday was the first time I went out in 3 days is to cook my barbecue chicken. I did not step a foot out that door. I've gone through my garage, which is all connected, but I have not gone out there. I opened the door yesterday morning to let one of the cats in or something, and it was like 7 o'clock. The humidity hits you in the face like a ton of bricks, and it just turned me off. I was like, ugh, I don't want to have to go anywhere. I don't want to have to go out there, because now we're in the season. You just go run to the store to pick up a few things. You're going to come back drenched, and the life sucked out of you. So that's where we're at in Florida. Like today, I'm going to go to that RV thing. It's supposed to rain this afternoon, so I'm hoping that it'll be overcast. But I think I'm going to take my umbrella to keep the heat, the sun off my head, and some bottles of water, because I know I'm not cooking dinner tonight, and because I'll be wiped. I'm not putting nothing in the crock pot. I'm not even thinking about it. I'm going to have my breakfast, what I had yesterday, I'm going to have. And because I made double so I could have that. And I'm back on it. I am back on my Simply Feeling. I get 42 points today. Yay! It was weird because last couple days I didn't know what I was. I feel like I'm not even supposed to be eating anything because I have nothing left. But anyway, we got through it. I got through it. We're all going to get through it. You have to laugh at it, and you have to laugh at yourself, because you know what? It is funny. We are creatures of habit. If you really study yourself, you'll see the little habits and patterns in your life that you may only realize and some that other people realize too. It's just funny. It's just human nature. I'm a people studier, human nature person. That's the way I've always been. I can see people, you know, I could talk to somebody for 10, 15 minutes and I can pretty much tell you how they are, and because it's just, I think too it had a lot to do with protecting yourself all your life. You had to learn to know people and read people because people were mean, you know. But anyway, we're not getting into that. This is not a therapy session. By golly, no, we're not going into that. I'm going to have a good day no matter how hot it is outside. I'm going to stick to my plan today. I've already thought about lunch because I'll probably be out, but they have that Polo Tropical. I don't know if y'all have one wherever you may be, but it's like a Chipotle's, but a little step higher. It's you know, they sell where Chipotle, they have stuff like what Chipotle has, but they also sell, like, you can buy half chicken, they have ribs, you know. It's Polo Tropical, you know. It's they have like the sauces, you know, that go on it, stuff like that. So that's what I'm probably gonna have for lunch, and have the sauce on the side and use very little of that. I'm gonna look up and see what that is, but I would imagine everything in the Polo thing would be 0, but I would add a couple on because of oil or salt or things like that, maybe. I don't know. I just can't think right now what's even on it because I haven't been there in a while. But we'll work it all out, and I will use points or whatever I have to, and to do that. And then for dinner tonight will be the same. I will be eating something, you know, if they get takeout, I've already decided, because more than likely it's either Chinese or pizza, and I'm going to try to get them to go towards pizza because I'll get a salad with the dressing on the side, a chef salad, and I'll just use very little bit of dressing and count the meat on the chef salad, the meat and the cheese on the chef salad and the dressing, you know, and just go from there. There'll be no more sneaking. You know, I do need to make the Jell-O. I have not made it yet. But this week I'm going to keep very good track. I'm going to be going camping soon. So that's going to help too, because I'm going for 11 days. So maybe I'll lose like 4 or 5 pounds. Come back a little stress-free too. But that's going to be fun because we're going to look for campgrounds too for long-term stay and all of that stuff too. So that'll be nice because I'll be on the border of North Carolina and Georgia. So I'm going to go into North Carolina. I like to be up in North Carolina, to be honest. Yeah. But it doesn't matter. We're going to have fun. So that is my weigh-in video. I didn't want to make this too long. And yeah, I gained 3 pounds. I hope to have it off by next week where I can start going back down. I do not want to go any higher. When I was over 250, I was livid and shocked and depressed. And now it's, you know, 251. It's just going, I can't do this. I can't let this happen. I can't. So we are back on it. And I have yogurt, 0 point yogurts that I'm going to have. I have fruit. I do need to go back to the fruit stand because I have eaten most of my vegetables. I mean, I do eat vegetables. I mean, you see what I eat. And I know I don't have the world's greatest metabolism. So when I binged and had a bad day of eating in the same week, my body just, I don't know, figures, you know, oh, she's giving us extra, we better hang on to it. She's not, and see, and that's how I used to be. I used to like overeat and then not eat all day the next day. Well, that's probably why my body does this. I mean, well, before I started this diet a year ago, you know, before I did that, that's how I would do it, because I'd feel so guilty, so I'd punish myself and I wouldn't eat all the next day, then the whole day, thinking, okay, now I feel better, and try to be very careful. But then once you start eating, you're hungry because you didn't eat it the day before. You know, they're stupid. We're so stupid sometimes as humans. Our logic way of thinking is way off. And I probably screwed up my metabolism. So every time my body does get, you know, I'm eating, you know, staying in a moderate thing, and then a boop, boop, and my stomach says, oh, we must be going into survival mode. I don't know. But I have to deal with it. So I'm going to go. You all have a great Friday, and I will talk to you soon. We'll see you next Friday. Hope you see less of me. Bye.